silver.
Come on, don't lose the shit! Look, there! Get in! The bastard's over there!
Yes, just trade, you bastard.
Just like a dog!
Today's New York Chronicles! Head for the
Faster! We'll not be losing!
Be still. You will do no more harm.
You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then... You are both under arrest! Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Some young fella from Scotland was trying to map doll.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Well, then, I'm a pessimist by nature.
I think I would rather hold it in.
It's a long journey. Not sure I have the sea legs in me to embark again so soon. Nah, I'll rest a while with my pipe. I've never seen...
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Terrible fire. It's incredible any part of the old hall remains standing.
Indeed. I relinquished the tools of my trade to play the viola on Sundays.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
Should call otherwise. That person's not known for her gentle manner, you can.
You not understand English? That it?
While we're on the subject, did you meet with success in your hunt for a new assistant? If not, I may put forward my nephew. A good earner.
Well, yes.
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Go as far as the waterways would take them, and some still through the bush. Well,
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Well, used to be. I heard it was to be protected, so as to ensure a supply of tall oaks before a neighbour could have them.
some young fella from Scotland was trying to map down.
Mason Weems?
Could be.
Something a philosopher says he was.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
Shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
About as much sense as the fish we use.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
The ale that the dragon is tending towards water these days. Not the same since old Fletcher passed. Say, what was the mile that the lion like? Oh, while we're on the subject...
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
His sister? But why? She seemed a thoroughly sensible creature, not like to partake of such illicit pursuits.
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Well, I'm not sure one of them would lead the way out of a brining battle. But then, I'm a pessimist by nature.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
His sister still is little angel. She is 30.
Excellent leatherwork.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this.
Any part of the old hall remains standing?
George Washington is brave beyond measure. Loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator. Destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
He won't come. His wife's gone into labor last.
You're serious, aren't you?
Built with staring eyes and an idiot grin across his face.
Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
He's a muckworm. Wouldn't have the nerve for something like this. Wouldn't ever see him found with a penny.
Something else, so they say.
Ah, yes, she makes the most wonderful stews, especially when harvest time is
Red? It's an odd choice. Why do you think he chose red instead?
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
Can't pronounce half the bloody names. I'm half convinced they make it up to just confuse well-meaning Englishmen and divert themselves.
The ale that the dragon is tending towards water these days. Not the same since old Fletcher passed. Say, what was the mile that the lion...
He tends to take a sole view of anyone who gets too close. His sister's still his little angel, and she is 13.
Excellent leather work. He learned his craft in the span yet.
This key is useless.
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
He was serving on a package ship which made for steady news.
Well, so they say, but when I chanced to the shop myself, it was not left to be.
Red? It's an odd choice. Why do you think he chose red instead?
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor, probably pissed himself.
You'd have a hard time getting through to that man. About as much sense as
There was a period such blandishments were the norm. But men of greater resolve and clarity stepped... Bloody bastard! It was mine and you...
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.